3, 2, 1. So, hello and welcome to the second YouTube video. I've basically just gotten home. It's around 4 or 5 p.m. I'm going to take you guys through a bench day today and hopefully a squat and deadlift session tomorrow. But I thought I'd start the video with a little bit of advice, because one thing I do hear a lot of people struggle with is how do you balance training, like when you're working a full-time job, and also training powerlifting. And one of the best advices I can give personally is find a gym that's close to you, whether that's close to work or close to home. Whichever gym is the closest, sign up to that. Honestly, even if powerlifting is your focus, like when it's competition time, sure, prioritize that, travel if you can all the way to the powerlifting gym. But one thing you can always do is sign up to the closest gym, either to work or to your house, so that you never miss a day, or you never have a reason to miss a day due to like travel time or anything like that. So if you struggle with training while you're working a 9 to 5, it's a lot of effort. I am tired. I've been up since 6 a.m. Come back home, have to go to the walk to the gym, come back home, make some food. It's a lot of effort, but the closer the gym is to your home or to your work, the more likely you are to stay consistent with this random sport we're all doing, or going to the gym in general. So yeah, I'll catch you guys inside the gym. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I think you'll be able to hear me clearly. But today is just a classic like life in the Mo day. So I've come to the gym to bench, obviously, right? Week 1 of prep, feeling good. Unfortunately, I felt when I woke up this morning, but I slept the wrong way and I felt my forearm get irritated in the morning. Kind of persisted throughout the day, but I was kind of hoping, massaging it, hoping it'd be good. I've come to the gym today and it's just been an absolute shit show. So I managed to hit a 180 single. I just had to call an audible for today. Decided to push for the single and just see what happened. But it was basically, it had to be a tempo bench, because that was the only way I could control it without my forearm flaring up massively. But bench 180 single, and I've been here before, so I know if I try and push through, which I can do for a set, like back down work and everything, it would just feel a lot worse. Like it's just downhill. So I did a 180 bench, which I shouldn't have, but it's peak week. I've got to get something in at least. Did the single, moved okay, was tempered massively, and now I've kind of just gone through the gym. So I'm going to go throughout the gym to figure out accessories I can actually do that don't irritate the area, but at least just get like my rotator cuff working, my upper back, my biceps, triceps, shoulders, just get a lot of blood flow into that area. And this is one thing honestly, I'm preaching a shit ton in this video. My first one back and I'm preaching to you guys like a madman. But one thing I always say is I've got a famous clip every single time my gym session goes shit. I've got like an amazing clip from like Joko. It's called Good. And whenever I have a session where I come in and things are not going according to the way I wanted to, I just put this on and I just get sessions done. I figure out what I can actually do in a session. And this is not me chatting shit and like trying to be all motivation and whatnot. It's something I do every single time. So like now, I figured out I can do some dumbbell rows, but like elevated, more targets in the upper back. I can do the shoulder machine. I can't do any chest push machines stuff for now, but I think by tomorrow I should be able to do that. So I actually put chest accessories tomorrow. And then I can do some pec flies, just get a lot of blood into the area. And then lat pull downs. I'm doing behind the neck, and it actually feels good, but it's weird because I'm hitting my head all the time. But I'm just gonna cycle through those accessories, do some biceps, do some triceps, put that in the video, and hopefully I catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow's not a shit one. But yeah, I'm gonna see what happens, get a lot of blood flow into the muscles, bench is what it is. Hopefully I feel a lot better for the next week, and we'll see what happens. Catch you tomorrow.
One of my direct subordinates, one of my guys that worked for me, he would call me up or pull me aside with some major problem, some issue that was going on. And he'd say, "Boss, we got this and that and the other thing." And I'd look at him and I'd say, "Good." And finally one day he was telling me about some issue that he was having, some problem. And he said, "I already know what you're going to say." And I said, "Well, what am I going to say?" He said, "You're going to say good." He said, "That's what you always say. When something is wrong and going bad, you always just look at me and say good." And I said, well, yeah, when things are going bad, there's going to be some good that's going to come from it. Didn't get the new high-speed gear we wanted? Good. Didn't get promoted? Good. More time to get better. Oh, mission got canceled? Good. We can focus on another one. Didn't get funded. Didn't get the job you wanted. Got injured. Sprained my ankle. Got tapped out? Good. Got beat? Good. You learned. Unexpected problems? Good. We have the opportunity to figure out a solution. That's it. When things are going bad, don't get all bummed out. Don't get startled. Don't get frustrated. If you can say the word good.
So, hello and welcome to the second portion of the YouTube video. Today's currently Saturday. I will have some high bar squats today. You'd have seen me warming up, and I have some deadlifts. So I've done my last one, which was 200. I put 210 on the bar, so I'm going to do that for a top double. It's starting very light, and hopefully see if I can progress this. My best high bar is still like 240. And then after that I've got deadlifts. So we'll see how the 220 moves. Up there on my forearm, it's still shit. I can still feel the pain like radiating when I squat. I tried doing some light sets of bench and I could still feel it, so I'm just going to call an audible. I'm not going to bench, and then I'll see how I feel on Monday hopefully. But 220 now, and then after that we've got like 2 sets of 5 pull squats and then deadlifts. So hopefully deadlifts go really well, but if I can make this 220 move high bar, I'll also be really happy. So let's see how things go. Right, so hopefully, I think you guys should be able to hear me. So we just pulled 320 for the top single. I did the 300 last warm up, which moved okay. After the 300 last warm up, bumped up, went to 320. I'm happy with the execution on, well, I'm happy with the 320 single. That's the heaviest I've done in like 4 or 5 months now for sumo. And then that was also pain-free for the single. The hip did get a little bit irritated with back down work, so I did 270 for a triple back down set. That moved okay. and then 245 or 242.5, another triple, and then after that I had like 5s with 210. So just trying to get the hip stronger with the wider stance. It looks good, but I just need to strengthen my hip in that wider stance and just get really, really comfortable with it. I'm happy with the 320. I think from next week I'll know what I really want to hit in this prep. But I'm doing a hard cap. I'm not pulling over 350 in this prep. I'll be very happy to pull 350, but even if 350 moved amazing, I'm not going to pull more than that, just because it's not worth injuring myself. But session was good overall. Bench, my forearm was sore, but it actually felt better after deadlifting, which is very weird. I'm just going to do a lot of rotator cuff, shoulder mobility. I have bench on Monday, so I'll see how that feels. Fingers crossed I'm better with the rest. And then squat looks good. Deadlifts looks hopeful. From next week, I'll know what I'm aiming for at the end of the block. But until then, we'll see what happens. Take it 1 week at a time, take it step by step. I'm happy with sumo, I'm happy with squats. I was happy with bench, and then everything's gone to shit, but it is what it is, we move. This is what prep is like for me normally. So with that, I'm gonna close out this YouTube video, and hopefully I'll catch you guys next week, and it's positive news on bench.